Hey everyone, and welcome! I'm so excited to be sharing this journey of interior planning with you. Starting your interior planning journey can feel exciting yet overwhelming, am I right? There's just something about a fresh start, a blank canvas that gets those creative juices flowing. But sometimes, knowing where to begin can be the hardest part. Whether you're moving into a new home or simply refreshing a room, having a clear plan will guide you through the process, making it feel more like an adventure and less like a chore. So, are you ready to transform your house into a home you love? Let's dive right into this step-by-step guide to help beginners, just like you, create a cohesive, functional, and stylish space. Before we even think about paint swatches or throw pillows, we need to start with a solid foundation. This begins with really getting to know the space you're working with. Grab a notebook and a pen, yes, old school style, and let's walk through your room together. First things first, consider the size and layout. How big is the room? What's the shape? Are there any awkward corners or interesting architectural details? Take note of it all. Open up those curtains and blinds and let the sunshine in. Does the room get a lot of natural light? Which direction does it face? And finally, let's talk about flow. How do you move through the space? Are there any doorways or hallways that need to be considered? Take note of any areas where the flow feels off, and we'll address those as we move forward. This first step is all about observation and understanding your space. Now that you've spent some time getting to know your space, let's talk about what you want that space to be. Each room in your home should have a clear purpose, a story it wants to tell. Ask yourself, what will you do in this space? Will it be a cozy reading nook, a lively entertainment area, or a peaceful haven for sleep? Think about who will use it most frequently. Will it be a shared space for the entire family, or is it primarily for you? Do you need to incorporate storage solutions for kids' toys, a dedicated workspace for your home office, or perhaps a comfortable reading corner with ample lighting? By identifying these needs up front, you can create a space that truly caters to your lifestyle. This step is all about defining the heart of the room, so grab that notebook again and let your imagination run wild. All right, now comes the fun part, gathering inspiration. This is where we let those creative juices flow. Start by exploring online platforms like Pinterest, Instagram, and design blogs. Create a board specifically for this room and start pinning anything and everything that catches your eye. Don't overthink it at this point. Just let yourself be drawn to images that spark joy. Are you drawn to clean lines and minimalist aesthetics? Or do you prefer cozy textures and vintage finds? Pay attention to the details that draw you in, whether it's a particular color palette, a unique furniture piece, or a specific design element. The more you explore, the more you'll start to see patterns emerge, and your personal style will begin to shine through. Now that you've spent some time gathering inspiration, let's dive into the world of design styles and find the one that speaks to your soul. Do you gravitate towards clean lines, functionality, and a sense of simplicity? Then minimalism might be your jam. Or perhaps you're drawn to the sleek and sophisticated vibes of modern design? If you're a free spirit who loves a collected and eclectic look, then bohemian might be right up your alley. And for those who appreciate a sense of cozy minimalism, Scandinavian design is a wonderful option. The key is to find the one that resonates with you and makes you feel most at home. Now that we've got a good grasp on your design style, it's time to roll up our sleeves and dive into the layout of your space. Start by measuring your room carefully and transferring those measurements to your graph paper or digital tool. Be sure to mark any windows, doors, and architectural details. Start sketching out different furniture arrangements, keeping in mind the purpose of the space and the flow you want to create. Think about the focal point of the room. Will it be a fireplace, a large window with a view, or perhaps a statement piece of furniture? Remember, balance and proportion are key. Avoid pushing all your furniture against the walls. Instead, try creating different zones within the space. The goal is to create a layout that flows well and makes the most of your space. Color is such a powerful tool in design. It has the ability to transform a space, evoke emotions, and create a specific mood. A helpful rule of thumb is the 60-30-10 rule. This classic design principle suggests that you choose a dominant color for 60% of the room, a secondary color for 30%, and an accent color for the remaining 10%. Your dominant color will likely be a neutral shade used for the walls, while the secondary color can be incorporated through furniture, rugs, or curtains. The accent color is where you can have a little fun and add pops of personality through accessories, artwork, or throw pillows. When selecting your colors, consider the function of the room and the mood you want to create. For example, cool blues and greens can create a sense of calm and serenity, making them ideal for bedrooms and bathrooms. Warm yellows and oranges, on the other hand, can evoke feelings of happiness and energy, making them perfect for kitchens and living areas. Pay attention to the natural light in the room as well. The most important thing is to choose colors that you love and that make you feel good in the space. Now that you have your layout and color palette sorted, it's time to talk about everyone's favorite part: furniture shopping. First and foremost, choose furniture that complements your chosen style and fits the scale of your room. If you've opted for a minimalist aesthetic, look for pieces with clean lines and simple silhouettes. For a more traditional space, consider furniture with ornate details and classic shapes. When it comes to scale, it's important to choose furniture that fits comfortably in the room without overwhelming the space. A helpful tip is to start with the larger pieces first, such as the sofa in the living room or the bed in the bedroom. Once you have those anchor pieces in place, you can start filling in the gaps with smaller furniture items like coffee tables, side tables, and accent chairs. Don't be afraid to mix and match different styles and textures to add visual interest to your space. Lighting is often overlooked, but it plays a crucial role in creating a warm, inviting, and functional space. Think of it as the jewelry of your home. It can completely transform the mood and ambiance of a room. One of the most important things to remember is to layer your lighting. Don't rely on a single overhead fixture to illuminate the entire space. Instead, incorporate a mix of ambient lighting, task lighting, and accent lighting. Ambient lighting is your general, overall lighting that provides a base level of illumination. Task lighting is more focused and is designed to illuminate specific areas where you need it most, such as kitchen countertops, desks, or reading nooks. Accent lighting is all about adding drama and highlighting specific features in your space. Use wall sconces to showcase artwork, uplights to highlight architectural details, or even string lights to create a cozy and whimsical ambiance. When choosing light bulbs, pay attention to the color temperature. Warm white bulbs create a cozy and inviting atmosphere, while cool white bulbs are better suited for task lighting as they mimic natural daylight. Lighting is all about creating a mood and enhancing the overall design of your space. All right, we're in the home stretch now. This is where you get to really let your personality shine through and make the space truly yours. Adding those finishing touches, those little details that tell your story, is what makes a house a home. Think about what brings you joy and incorporate those elements into your decor. Are you drawn to natural elements? Bring in some greenery with potted plants, succulents, or fresh flowers. Do you love to travel? Display your travel souvenirs, maps, or framed photos from your adventures. Wall art is another fantastic way to add personality and visual interest to your space. Textiles are another great way to add warmth, texture, and personality to your space. Layer rugs to define different areas. Drape cozy throws over furniture, and mix and match pillows in various colors, patterns, and textures. Don't forget about the power of personal touches. Those little trinkets, family heirlooms, or handmade items add a sense of history and character to your home. Remember, decorating should be a fun and evolving process. Congratulations! You've made it to the final step. You've assessed your space, defined its purpose, gathered inspiration, chosen a style, planned your layout, selected your color palette, picked out furniture, layered your lighting, and added those personal touches. Now it's time to take a step back, breathe, and edit. This final step is all about refining your space and ensuring that everything works together harmoniously. Walk through your room with a critical eye and ask yourself, does anything feel out of place? Is there too much clutter? Does the space feel balanced? Don't be afraid to remove items that aren't adding anything to the overall design. Remember, creating a beautiful and functional space is an ongoing process. The most important thing is that you love the space you're in and that it reflects your unique personality and style. I hope this step-by-step guide has given you the confidence and inspiration to tackle your own interior design projects. Outrow, create a home you love. Remember, interior planning is a personal journey, and your space should reflect who you are. Trust your instincts, follow your heart, and have fun with the process. It's all about creating a space that brings you joy and feels like a true reflection of you. Start with these steps and take your time. Each choice will bring you closer to creating your dream home. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more interior design tips.